Here we've got a customer that installed his own LED bulbs. They're the Lasfit LED bulbs for this Mercedes C300. He said that one of the lights just shuts off by itself. Sounds like a CAN bus issue. Just pulled the car in. We recommend HID for any projector system, halogen projector. And you can see the hotspot is kind of low or non-existent, and doesn't look that great. It's not shutting off on me, but I can tell the lights aren't super bright. And get a quick lux reading just to see what's going on here. All right, I'm going to take a quick measurement of the light intensity with my meter. You can definitely tell this bulb doesn't look quite right. About 100, and yeah, you can see how low that hotspot is. About 230 lux, 240 lux all the way at the bottom, but at the hotspot, it's quite poor. Oh, there it is. Light turned off on the driver's side. And it turned back on. So that's a typical CAN bus thing. Let's take a look at the hotspot area, about 150. So yeah, super low, 270. Even if it reaches 300, I mean, it's nothing great. Yeah, it turned off again. All right, here we got the bulb I pulled out. It's a Lasfit bulb, very popular LED brand. And again, LED is more, spotty when it comes to compatibility. They can work well on some models, and other models, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. So that's a direct plug and play. You can tell it's got no built-in CAN bus or any kind of driver. That's why it's shutting off. This is the HID bulb. It's got a filament in the center to mimic the position of the original filament on the halogen bulb. People see all this and they get a little bit overwhelmed because you have the ballast on the left, you got the bulb on the right, and then you got the LED bulb, which looks super simple. So a lot of people just want simplicity. The question is at what cost? And in this case, we'll show you the output in a moment, but I'm already 100% confident that we'll see an improvement. And of course, the light's not going to be shutting off. All right, here's a clear view of what this looks like. You put the bulb and the grommet right through the cap that you drill a hole through. You seat the bulb and you connect the connection to the black connector on the car. And yeah, it takes a minute longer than it does for the LED bulbs, but essentially that's how it gets set up. This cap goes back on now, and we are able to attach the ballast. I'll show you what that looks like in just a moment. This is essentially what you're left with. You're left with the 2 amp connections, which connect to the ballast output, and this is the ballast input. That's our 9006 connection. I've got the driver side, still the original LED that the customer came in with. Passenger side, that's the 6K Morimoto H7B bulb. Unfortunately with HID, it's very hard to get that 100% color match of the LED. LED is always that crisp white color. Now that the Hilux ballast and the bulb has warmed up, it's a little bit better, but it's still a shade cooler. So if you're looking for any cool white, it's always going to be your 6K. The 5K is more of a neutral white. Right now I've just got it in testing mode, which means ballast is just hanging out, making sure everything works. And without even shutting off the lights in the shop, check out the hotspot right under that step up, and the other side looks dead in comparison. Here is a better comparison. Oh, we actually have light. Check it out. The beam is correct now, okay? You got the intensity zone right where it should be versus nothing. This is why HID is always better in a projector. Unfortunately, we're losing a lot of people these days because they're just going on Amazon or eBay, picking up the cheapest bulbs and installing them, but it comes at a cost. It's a reduction of performance. Look how off this output is in comparison. Hotspot's super low, and you've got no light to the edges, kind of in the middle. And this is so much better, the distribution is so much better and cleaner. I'll do a lux comparison in just a moment now. Okay, here we are. Both sides have been installed, it's all set up, tucked away. I've been running the car for about 15 minutes to make sure nothing turns off, and it's been rock solid, there's no errors. These are 100% plug and play. Just takes a little bit more time to set up than an LED bulb. But I'm very pleased with everything. Let's take a look at the output. Now that both are installed, I mean, look how consistent and great that looks. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. You can see that driver side performing a little bit better than even the passenger side, but look where the hotspot is. It's right where it should be, right underneath that step up. It'll give you better distance. much safer at night. And that's exactly where it should be, up toward the top, not toward the bottom, not flooding the front of the car with foreground lighting. It's absolutely spot on, so it's good to see. And I'll do a quick lux test next. All right, here we are, right at the cutoff, 500 lux. As we go down, you can see it starts lessening up. Before with the LED bulb, as we went down, the light intensity increased, which means it's optically just set up wrong. It's not a proper distribution from the beam. This side, not quite as strong as 500, but really, really high up there. So actually they're pretty even. Overall, you know, it's a used car. It's not brand new. The projectors have some mileage on them, which means that the projector bowls wear down. But check out the output. Let us know what you think of this. If you're considering an upgrade on your lights, reach out to us. We'll be happy to help you make the proper choice. We're not just trying to sell you something that'll work. We're trying to sell you something that'll work best for your needs and give you an actual upgrade in performance rather than a downgrade, which a lot of these systems can be. So feel free to comment, reach out to us. Happy to help you guys out. Thanks again, and please subscribe to the channel.